Welcome back. Today in our Sunday Spotlight, Juneteenth, the federal and state holiday recognizing the end of slavery in the United States, is Wednesday. Joining me this morning to share some information about it are three local students. Tristan Velez just finished 5th grade at Ben Franklin Elementary School in Meriden. Aria Campbell is headed to high school after wrapping up her time at Henry James Middle School in Simsbury. And Harry Johnson Jr. is a rising senior at the Connecticut River Academy in East Hartford. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. There's this event coming up on Wednesday, on Juneteenth. It's at the state capitol. It's the Juneteenth panel discussion and flag raising ceremony. We're going to have some more information if people want to be there at 10 a.m. at the state capitol. There's a couple of state reps who are going to be talking. There's a panel. Our own Unkwa Sonye is one of the panelists. There's the Caribbean American Dance Company. So a ton of stuff going on. But one of the big things is you guys. You're each going to make a presentation about Juneteenth and why it's celebrated. So before we get into talking a little bit about the holiday and about each of you, can you give me a quick preview of what you'll be talking about? Harry, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
So what will you be telling everybody about on Wednesday?
In my presentation, I will be talking about the resilience and the fight for freedom, as well as the struggle that everybody's ancestors had to go through in the past. And I'm going to be talking about the symbol that it chose for us and made opportunities in the future for us.
And Aria, how about you?
I'll be talking about how important the holiday is and what everybody had to go through.
In the past?
Like yeah.
And Tristan, what's your presentation going to be about?
I'll be talking about how it's how freeing the slaves helps us today, and it gives us closure and stuff, and how what they had to go through was important for today, and how them being freed was important for us today.
Of course. This has culturally been a holiday for a long time, but legally it hasn't been a holiday for all that long. It's a federal holiday for, I guess, 4 years now, a state holiday. This is just the second time it's officially been an observed Connecticut state holiday. Is part of the focus of why you're talking about this, is there some importance to having it on a calendar, Harry? Do you think that it's a little different than just knowing that this thing exists when everybody actually takes the time to celebrate it?
Yeah, I feel like it's important for everybody to understand why it's celebrated, and why everybody needs to understand what the pain and the suffering that our ancestors had to go through. So I think it's important for everybody to know and for it to be on our calendars, because I know I was looking at some jobs and stuff like that. They don't actually take the day off for the holiday itself. So I was just thinking, to spread awareness and stuff like that.
And Aria, let me ask you this. When you look back at something that happened so many years ago, do you feel like it's important not just for us to talk about it today, but for young people to talk about it today? And why?
So that they'll know the importance of what we had to go through and why we're celebrating the holiday and stuff like that.
And to really understand what it is.
Yeah.
And Tristan, you're the youngest on our panel here. You're the youngest presenter at this event. You're heading into middle school in the fall, right? You're just wrapping up 5th grade, headed to middle school. Do you think that no matter your age, that it doesn't matter if you're about to be a senior in high school like Harry, or if you're about to be headed to middle school like you, can that history have an impact even on someone as young as you?
Yes, because I feel like what our ancestors had to go through and being freed, and that freedom, they had to fight for it and stuff. And it was really, it felt like it was a really good feeling for them, to have freedom and stuff.
And something that the three of you certainly, and all of us, benefit from that fight. I just want to talk a little bit about the three of you, because there's a lot to brag on the three of you. Harry, you're at the Connecticut River Academy. You're also taking college courses. In addition to being a senior in high school. You have a job. You're a volunteer coach, Special Olympics, a lot of involvement in your community. Aria, you're involved with Girls Empowerment, Inc. You won 1st place in the Hartford Arts Essay Contest. And Tristan, you basketball, golf, saxophone, Project Excel Award. 3 young people with a lot of accomplishments. Do you think there's also some value, and Harry, I'll have you answer this, when you go up in front of all these people on Wednesday and say, look at what we did. Look at how accomplished we are at a young age. Is there some pride in that and an important message there? Yeah,
I feel like there's a very important message for that, because I'm going up there and I'm showing them people like me can do this. We can do all these things for our community, and we just can spread awareness for everybody. And I feel like it's a big thing for me to take, a big step for me to take in the future.
Aria, do you think sometimes grown-ups overlook kids and
Yes.
forget about their contributions and their ability to be part of it? I mean, is that part of the message, you think?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not sure.
You just think it's important for them to
Yeah.
know it. What about you, Tristan? You're the young guy on this panel with us this morning. Do you think it's important that adults don't underestimate kids?
Yes, because like at a young age, look what we can do. Like we're doing like major things in school, and like also bringing our future up, like making a good future for us, like ahead of us.
Getting a good head start on it, for sure.
Yes.
Aria, what's going to be more nerve-wracking, being on television on this Sunday morning or being at the state capitol in front of a lot of people?
I'm not really nervous, so
So no nerves today? You're not going to be nervous on Wednesday either?
no.
Look at you. I like that. How about you, Harry? You're going to be nervous talking in front of all those people? The state capitol, big building, gold dome, all those important people?
I actually been there before, and it was for a field trip back in middle school, but there was nobody there, so I don't really know. Maybe. Just maybe.
Is it an honor to be invited, Tristan, to be able to go up there? I mean, your state's capital and to be with, legislators and important people. Will that be something you're going to remember for a long time?
Yes, it's like a good memory for you to have, and I feel like it's gonna be like fun. It's gonna be like a good memory, and I'm gonna be memorized for it, I guess.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, I think it will be fun, and I think it's a huge accomplishment. I appreciate having you guys here and giving a little bit of your background on why you think Juneteenth is important, but also I think it's always important to have young people on and say, look at the great stuff you guys are doing, this and other stuff as well. So I appreciate having you here. Harry, Aria, Tristan, thank you for being with us. Good luck on Wednesday. We're going to tell people right now how they can come out and see you and maybe get to hear a little bit more about your presentation. So thank you all for being with us here on CT24. If you'd like to hear these young people speak about Juneteenth and join in the other celebrations, it's happening this Wednesday at the state capitol. The information's right there on your screen. There will be a panel discussion and a flag-raising ceremony. It's happening from 10 a.m. to noon at the state capitol. That is CT24 for this week. CBS Sunday Morning is coming up next. Have a great rest of your weekend and have a happy Father's Day. We'll meet you back here in Studio A, of course, next Sunday morning.